Hey Brawlers, and welcome to my review of episode 34 of Armored Alliance. I'm Haru Ren. So spoiler warning, if you haven't seen this episode yet, go back and watch it now. But if you have, sit back, relax, and enjoy my review of Armored Alliance episode 34.
The first part is Bestie Team Battle. Emily wants to go to the Awesome Brawlers to battle, but China Riot is also there at the same time to get one of the Awesome Brawlers to join her for the team tournament. But none of the Awesome Brawlers want to do it, and Riot makes Emily her partner. Holy, Emily is a lot more taller than I thought. Now, this is quite the combination I never expected. This may seem like a filler episode, but the combination of Emily and China Riot really is a unique one. Emily wants to develop a friendship with Riot more, while Riot is aggressive and straight to the point and just wants to use Emily as a tag partner and nothing else. Two polar opposites becoming friends? That is a very interesting story to go off of, but Riot doesn't want anything to do with Emily anymore because Emily lost very quickly to Barbatra. But Emily comes back the next day to train to get stronger because Emily believes she can be friends with Riot, and Emily's determination wins Riot over. Okay, so this might be going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but this is what I really like about development of relationships between characters in shows. Emily is sweet and soft while Riot is demanding and strong. The two opposite personalities developing chemistry together is very deep to watch. For a filler episode, this is very developing and engaging, and I feel this is really what filler episodes should do. Emily will become better as a brawler, and Riot will truly know what it's like to have a friend that is not bought. Two characters that are polar opposites and make each other better, that is true development. Look for examples like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker's characters from Rush Hour, Ratchet and Clank, Batman and Robin. Both Josette Jorge and Anna Sani play their roles absolutely perfectly here, and it's very believable. If these two actually get a spin-off show, I wouldn't mind it one bit, honestly. So the tournament comes around and Emily and Riot are already in the finals? Okay, now we're just moving steps backwards. Why couldn't we just see it? Time constraint much, I guess? They are having trouble with the Baku twins. Yeah, I made that joke. And it seems like all hope is lost, but...
We're twins! We have a bond like no other. You really think a flimsy friendship can beat us?
You think that my friendship with Riot is flimsy?
This brings out Emily's inner Magnus and she completely one-shots the Baku twins to win the tournament.
How dare you!
Holy crap, we've never seen this before. Now, this is a character development I thought we would never see since Emily is so soft-spoken so often, so it's very nice and refreshing surprise to see her like this. Though this whole fight, we didn't get to see actual teamwork between Emily and Riot, which I find to be a missed opportunity. Couldn't you have Riot sacrifice herself to save Emily and then have Emily go into rage mode after the twins make fun of her? I think that would have been a lot better to see. But the battle chemistry just didn't show on the screen, like, at all. Shame.
You are one scary girl when you get angry.
Oh, do you think that's wrong?
No, I like it.
The next part is Ajit and Lia, another Ajit filler episode, I presume. Lia comes up with the video idea where she gets to interview Ajit. She finds him doing security at a museum.
I've yet to see anyone remotely suspicious looking, Ajit.
That's a terrible place to be standing guard. You literally can only see what's in front of you. Your blind spots are covered by walls. Of course you can't see anything. Look, that clear shady guy is right there, but you couldn't see him. See what I mean? So, Lia just interviews Ajit while he's on night guard duty, and then someone breaks into the museum, and yeah, it's the shady kid.
First he smashed through glass making all kinds of noise, then he pulled down your escape rope?
Ajit will be good at cinema sins. Ding! So this kid, I'll save you some time, his name is Parker, actually used to admire Ajit and wanted to replace Ajit as Storm's apprentice since Ajit walked away from Storm. So the two battle, and throughout the episode we actually get a focused build to the relationship between Ajit and Lia, which should be obvious given the title. See, Lia is actually having trust issues with Ajit since he seems to like reminiscing about the old times with Storm when Storm actually cared about him. This concerns Lia as she thinks that Ajit is still attached to Storm and could risk Ajit betraying them or going back to Storm. And that makes sense since the two barely had much interaction between them one-on-one. Lia doesn't know Ajit all that well enough, so of course she's going to be a little bit skeptical. So this episode may be filler, but at least Ajit is developing his relationships with each individual Awesome Brawler slowly and really get us to adapt to his inclusion into the main cast.
Power roll!
You can call it whatever you want, that's roll out. After Ajit defeats Darkest Vicerox, he tells Parker to live his life as a Bakugan Brawler because that's a better life than behind the mask of a thief, and you can make a lot of friends that way, which I guess that's what Parker wanted all along, maybe? This convinces Lia that Ajit really has changed and the episode ends. Though I do not envy Ajit for having to explain why there's a gigantic broken glass hole in the roof and not having the perpetrator in custody.
So that was Armored Alliance episode 34. Let me know what your rating of the show was in the comments down below.
Yes, this was once again a filler episode, but this was actually a very good filler episode. I wasn't at all bored watching this, and the episode actually had a very good story. It was funny, engaging, entertaining, and was in-depth in terms of actual character development. It was very unique to see China and Emily together doing something. That's a pair we've never seen them do in this show before. And what makes it better was the development of their relationship instead of it being forced, which is what I will appreciate them for doing. The episode also went further with Ajit's development into his new life and relationship with the Awesome Brawlers, this time focusing on Lia and her mistrust with him. Though I would have really liked to see China Riot and Emily's chemistry pay off with the cool teamwork action on screen instead of being skipped. I thought there was a missed opportunity there, but the narrative and the voice acting performances was actually still very good. You know what? This was a very good filler episode. Can't believe it. So I'll give this episode a high Baku good.
Thank you for watching this review of Armored Alliance. Be sure to press the like button and give us a subscribe for more awesome Bakugan content. I've been Haru Ren, and thank God for Rapid Fire. Bye!